Hello and welcome to the Chronicles of Ham Radio. My name is Tim, amateur radio call sign W8TMI. Today I'm going to show you how to interface the KX2 with the Hardrock 50 amplifier. The first thing we're going to do is make sure this is set up for the KX2. Hold this down. This accesses the menu within the Hardrock 50. The baud rate needs to match what you have programmed into the KX2. USB baud rate, same. KX3 serial. So KX3, KX2 runs the same type of interface. You don't want the FT817, 818 mode. You don't want the Xiegu mode, and you, I guess it's down to 705 mode here. So temp, I prefer Celsius. That's how my KX2 displays the temperature, so I know when it's getting too hot. Watt meter adjustment, that's your own thing. The hang time, don't need that because I'm not pushing out. Key up delay, don't need that because I'm not pushing out to another amplifier. I have the ATU mode installed, and so we'll cover how to actually utilize the ATU on the KX2 and the amp itself. So this is all set up for it, and next we'll go over how to set up the KX2. Let's see here. Okay. First thing you need to go is the menu. We're going to go to the tech mode. This is required in order to be able to tell the Hardrock 50 what band you're on. Too fast. Okay. It is the auto info. So I have it set to antenna control. There's locks. I got to hit the to unlock, hold, freak. Unlocked. So I can set this to how I want to change this normal. I want the antenna control. This is going to essentially send a signal like, hey, I'm on 20 meters, I'm on 40 meters. That's what's going to be displayed there. So good with that. So let's just go ahead and switch down to 40 meters. And it automatically picked it up. So with the tuner running here, I don't want to run the tuner on the KX2. Again, menu, hold menu. I'm going to get a tech mode, that way I don't have accidentally change something I don't want to change, though most everything is locked. It's a lot to scroll through. Okay, so I have the ATU bypassed. I do have an auto ATU unit in here, as you heard, engage. I don't want that running. In order to adjust the power output of this, you're going to adjust the power manually through the KX2, and it won't. It's linear, but it's not going to show up like it does with the KXPA100. So if this was in the amp mode, which only works with the KXPA100 and the KXPA100 with the tuner, it would actually tell you exactly how many watts are put in. So you want to put 50 watts out on the KXPA100, it'll interface perfectly, like really running a K3 or something close to that. With this, I'm putting 3 watts and it's going to put out X number of power there. So I'm going to drop this down a little bit. So this is actually ready to transmit. I can go ahead and hit transmit. Oh, it's not running there. Let's go to an AM carrier. And you can see it's putting out 37 watts. Now the tuner's way off there. So let's go ahead and hold the tune button here. Let's go put out a lower carrier. Fun. I like when things don't always work out for a video. You know what? I don't think. Nope, that is all connected. I have that. Let's go up to 40 or to 20 and see if that's going to work. Okay, so tuned to OK, and it's showing 1 and then 1.1 here. I'm only putting out a smaller amount of power. This is using the setting in the KX2 to how much power to hit when you hit the tune button. Let's go back down to 40 because that should tune up no problem. Kind of shocked that didn't. Oh yeah, there you go. So that's at 1.2 to 1. Again, the tuner button tuned no problem. I got 49 watts with 2.2 going into it, 1.2, and this is the KX2 is reading 1 to 1. So I do not need the tune button there. So that's it. There's not really much else to interface. This does not have the QSK board, so for CW, I did adjust the Vox delay to 0.5, and I find when I'm keying, 18, 20 words per minute, or 18, 20 words per minute, it provides enough time for me to continue it without clicking back and forth, because as you're going back and forth, the QSK, the relay here, instead of the QSK, will click quite a bit. So this just clicks it to transmit, and then when you're done sending your message, it'll click off. You can receive again. You can run this QSK. This does click a lot, and I have another video on that about quieting the Hardrock 50. So hopefully this video helps out anybody who has the Hardrock 50 and the KX2. I think it's a great combination. Works really good for my shack. I'll take it out of the field. This thing maybe pulls 10 to 11 amps. This pulls half an amp to an amp on transmit. And the combination, it's a very efficient way to run a well-powered radio setup in the field, putting out 50, 60 watts depending on the band you're on. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully this was helpful and beneficial. And 73.